This book is called Rhinos and Raspberries Tolerance Tales for the Early Grades. It's a collection of folk tales from around the world that tells beautiful stories and teach excellent lessons. Today we're going to read the story The Emerald Lizard, a Guatemalan tale of helping others. Before we begin, I want to let you know that an emerald is a jewel. It's a beautiful green jewel that is worth a lot of money. It's very valuable. So that's important to the story. In the 1600s, which is a very long time ago, in the city of Santiago de Guatemala, there lived a priest who had the heart of an angel. His name was Brother Pedro San Joseph de Bethencourt, and the peasants whispered that he could perform miracles. One hot summer afternoon, Brother Pedro met up with a poor man named Juan on a dusty road. Juan looked extremely worried. "What troubles you, my friend?" asked the priest. "It's my wife," replied Juan hurriedly. "She's sick and needs medicine. I have no money. The doctor says she will not get better without medicine. I don't know what to do." Brother Pedro wanted to help, but he had no money to give to Juan. Just then, a small green lizard ran across the road. The priest reached down and caught it with a quick grab. Holding the wriggling lizard gently, he placed it next to his heart. The good brother then handed the lizard to the poor man. Juan was astonished. The lizard had turned into an emerald. He thanked Brother Pedro profusely for his kindness and ran to town. He found a willing merchant and exchanged the gift for medicine, food, and 3 cows. His wife soon recovered after, and Juan knew happiness once again. But that's not the end of the story. Years passed, and Juan prospered in the cattle business. The day arrived when, with a fat purse on his belt, he returned to the marketplace to repurchase the emerald lizard from the merchant. "I'm sorry," the merchant said, "but the gem isn't for sale. It brings me much luck." "And so it will today," replied Juan, counting out 10 times the amount he had received for it so many years ago. The merchant grinned. "The lizard is yours, my friend," he said. Juan searched far and wide for Brother Pedro. At long last he found him, living in the countryside. The old priest, long retired and somewhat infirm, recognized his visitor at once. "My dear friend," said Brother Pedro, "what brings you out this far?" "A gift of many years past," answered Juan. "A gift that I now wish to return." Come in, and tell me all about it," said the priest. "You are in time to share my midday meal." Brother Pedro's small house was poor but clean. He offered Juan a simple repast of vegetable stew and dark bread. Juan told the old priest the story of his prosperity and explained that he wanted to help make life easier for him. He slowly unwrapped the treasure and placed it in the center of the table, next to the loaf of bread. Bright sunlight streamed through the open window, causing the deep green lizard to shimmer. Brother Pedro gazed at the marvel for a long moment, and then said, "I remember now, and I remember well. It is a thoughtful and loving gesture, Juan. I humbly thank you." The old priest picked up the gift and tenderly held it to his heart. Then he slowly lowered it to the floor. The lizard awoke and scurried to freedom through the open door. A lovely story.